miles away prevented me from seeing signs. I was in Las Vegas. Now I'm really screwed up. Hello everybody. Today I want to talk a little bit about light pollution. Not so much in the cities, but out in the country, out in the desert, out in the campgrounds especially. A lot of times, and I'll have some demonstrations here once it gets dark, people feel that they need to bring all the lights of where they live with them, you know. And I really enjoy being out camping and being able to look up in the sky and see the stars, see the Milky Way, see Andromeda, Orion rising in the east in the fall of the year, Cassiopeia. There's just so much to see, the Big Dipper, the North Star, and when everybody in their world has all their lights on around you, especially when you're out boondocking, it makes that harder to see. I've been in the Quartzsite area, and you can see the lights from the town of Quartzsite, you can see the lights from Blythe, you can see the lights from Los Angeles, for goodness sakes, you know. I was in Mojave National Preserve and expected to take some night photographs of the stars, and the lights from Las Vegas, 95 miles away, were preventing me from seeing the stars 20 degrees over the horizon. To the east it wasn't so bad, to the west, whatever. So I'm going to suggest to you an item that I have, not a specific item from a specific manufacturer, but in general, this is a way to cut down on light pollution in a campground and still be able to have light on for security when it's needed. And I'll demonstrate that. This is a solar light that you can see the little solar panel on the back, and it's got an 18650 battery inside of it. And it has way too many lights on the front, but that's what I use. I purchased this because when it does come on, I wanted it to come on and be bright. And it has 3 modes. And the first mode is, if I get this right, I don't use the first 2 modes. When I turn it on, it blinks once and tells me that it is ready to be in program 1. When I hit the button again on it, it goes to program 2. When I hit the button again, it goes to program 3. And when I hit the button again, it shuts it off. So, and it has a motion detector light on here on the front, and it's also a light sensor. So it won't come on in the daytime. That's why it's just blinking, indicating it's program mode that it's in. When the sun goes down and it gets dark enough, the light will sense that and it will turn this unit on. If it's in program 1, it will come on and the light will be very dim. It just comes on and stays on until the battery's dead. Program 2 is, it will come on and the light will be very dim. And then if something walks in front of it and the motion detector picks it up, it will come on very bright. Stay on for 15 seconds. Now, the drawback of that is it's draining this battery just about every night. Brand new, it might last through the night, but it's draining the battery every night. It won't make that battery last very long. And the program 3 is, it will not come on at all unless something walks in front of it. And when the motion detector sees motion, it will turn on exceptionally bright. And then after 15 seconds, it'll go off. If the motion is still there, it will come on again. And once the sun goes down, I will demonstrate that tonight for you. So, And these come in a multitude of sizes. A smaller size with probably 1/3 as many LED lights on it. The problem with the smaller ones is the smaller solar panel on the back. If you look at them, particularly on Amazon or I don't know, Walmart, so on and so forth. Of course, Amazon has an exceptionally large selection of these types of lights. But the key factor to prevent light pollution is to have it set so that it stays dark, and unless an animal or a person or a coyote or a dog or a bird or a moth flies in front of this motion detector, it will stay off all night long. And that, to me, is a big plus, because then, if you're worried that you heard something outside, if there really was something there, the light will be on and demonstrate and show you if there's something there. If nothing's there, then it will not be on at all. So you wake up and think you heard something. Well, it's not anything outside because the light's not on. And I have 2 of these, and when I'm in the desert, I put them out for rodent protection. It is an arguable concept that when lights come on, they scare the kangaroo rats and the mice away when you're in the desert. Here in the east, it'd be chipmunks or squirrels or whatever to keep them from crawling up in your rig and chewing on wires and getting in and stealing food and making crumbs and leaving mice poop all over the place. That is its purpose. So what I generally do for my A-liner rig here is I will put one in the back facing one way or the other, and I will try and set it so that the solar panel, when it's on the ground and I'm camped there, is facing the south, so that it will pick up sunlight during the day. I don't have to get it up and set it and put it somewhere so that it's getting sun. In this situation here, since south is this direction straight away from me, I normally have this right about there, and it'll scare the chipmunks, theoretically, when they walk under your rig to come in and chew the wires on your rig. The same with the pickup truck. I will put one generally under the edge or under the side. What you want to be extremely careful of is don't put it in the path of a tire, because if you forget about it and you go out to go somewhere, boop, you just smashed it. So I always try and keep them, and that's why I like to put them under the back of my tow vehicle, so that it, if I drive away and forget to even check that it's there, I'm not going to run it over and smash it. And when I come back, I see where it is, and I go, okay, that's where I was parked, right next to my rig right there. So that will help prevent light pollution. I will put some pictures up and show you both sides of light pollution, both cities and country, isolated, non-isolated. Some of my videos I talk about. There's one that says, okay, this is looking towards Phoenix, this is looking towards Parker, this one's looking towards Quartzsite, and you can see all that light in the background, and you can tell that you can't see the stars as well. When you're in a spot where there's no lights at all, it's amazing what you can see. All right, so after the sun goes down, I will do a little demonstration of the way these work in the dark. Where I store these when I'm traveling is I place them on the dash, and I have one facing out and one facing in. It depends upon which way the sun is hitting your windshield. If the sun is hitting from the front, you can turn them both so that the solar panel is towards the front. if the sun is behind you and you're driving away from it, because of the slant in my windshield, the sun still strikes that. And I can charge those with the lights facing out. You need to remember, though, to shut them off before you put them on, because if it starts to get dark out and all of a sudden you open a door, it'll blast you in the face with light. Okay, this is a demonstration of mode 1 on the light. It comes on its low setting and does not change. Movement, you can move around all you want in front of it. It just stays on all night until the battery's dead. It might make it through the night when you first get it, but after that, you probably won't make it through the night. It'll be real dim by 4 in the morning. Now I'm going to pick it up and switch it over to mode 2. The 2 blinks and it went into mode 2. So mode 2 is dim, like you just saw, and when it saw motion, it turned on bright. And when the motion is gone, it becomes dim again. As soon as it sees motion, it turns on bright. But again, the light is on all night. I'm going to switch it over to mode 3, which is the mode that I like. And it's on bright and stays on for 15 seconds, and then it goes off when it doesn't see any motion again. So now it is totally off. It's nice and dark, and as soon as it sees motion, bang, the light comes on. And if you wait the 15 seconds without moving, the light will go out again. There it goes. So as long as it doesn't see any motion now, as soon as the theoretical mouse runs in front of it, bang, it's on again. That's the way it works. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you'll be a little more aware of light pollution, and I know that some people will want to light up the area around their camper. They feel more secure, and that's fine, you know what I mean? Different strokes for different folks, as they used to say back in the day. I prefer the darkness so that I can see the stars, clouds. I mean, even just looking at the clouds. Tonight, it's been raining the last 2 days since I did the daytime part of this, so I couldn't do this at night. But it's not clear tonight. There's a very heavy cloud layer, so no stars are visible. But it's still nice to have the darkness, my opinion. So, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And there's a bell on the page. If you click on the bell, it will send you notifications of whenever I put a new video up. Thank you for watching. Here we go. Auf Wiedersehen.